Hi guys, so in this video I'll be talking about that one common mistake that a lot of artists make in their paintings. Values. Let's get to it. Mistakes. Yeah, we all make them in life, but I'm referring to as artists. They are inevitable. You know, it's taken me a while to get comfortable with making mistakes and just sitting down to create without worrying about them. I still get paralyzed sometimes by that fear of making mistakes, don't get me wrong, but it's happening less and less now. I know, here I'm doing a drawing, and although I'm talking generally about painting, this applies to drawings also. After all, painting is drawing with paint. Mistakes are part of creating art. Now, even as a seasoned painter, I still make plenty of mistakes. But the objective as an artist is to learn from those mistakes, so you can make them less and less. When I realized this one mistake that I kept making, my paintings and drawings not only got easier and enjoyable to create, they just got better. Now, this isn't a secret or a mystery, but often as a beginner, you may not know this. So what is it that I'm talking about? I'm talking about trying to paint or draw too many values. Now, value in art has to do with how light or dark something is on a scale of white to black. This is commonly considered to be the most important quality for achieving some form of realism in your paintings and also your drawings. There are other elements that are in play, but I'll save those for another video. For now, I just want to talk about value. So let me tell you about a mistake I made with value recently. I was commissioned for a painting. I was tasked to paint 4 people, which translates to 4 portraits. Since I'm relatively new to commissions of portraits, I kind of rushed to get started. I didn't fall back on my fundamentals of truly studying the subjects and figuring out which values I was going to use. Now, that's the main mistake I made in this painting. I rushed to recreate the several values I saw in the reference photo that I was using. I tried fixing it, and no matter what I did, it didn't look right. Now, our eyes can do that, and it's tempting to give in to what our brain is telling us. I've made this mistake too many times in the past, that I've just completely left paintings unfinished, although I didn't know at the time why those paintings looked off. I knew I couldn't do this with this painting, so I scrapped the painting and restarted on a fresh canvas. I went back to my fundamentals and started to think like an artist. I broke the subject down into large value masses and ignored all the other noise. You know, that noise in your head that tells you to paint or draw that realistically, or to put some highlights here now, and as opposed to waiting. That noise is hard to cancel out sometimes. When I started this commission the second time, after I had scrapped the first one, I painted the subjects by breaking the values down into groups, and then kept all the values within those groups around the same. Just making this change made a huge difference. Now, the painting is coming along, and it is definitely more enjoyable. I will tell you this: don't paint with a fear of making mistakes. They will happen. Those mistakes are just happy accidents, and the only reason we are afraid of them or making them is because we are afraid someone will judge us. That someone is us. We are our biggest critics, remember? But just don't stop creating. The more mistakes you make, the quicker you will reach success in your art. I hope you have found this video useful. Have you made this mistake in the past, or are there any other mistakes you find yourself frequently making? Please let me know in the comments, and if you could please subscribe to my channel, I would be most grateful, and it would really help me out. So thank you for watching. Peace.